Okay, as we get rolling again with Moorpark Athletics, we're here with the coaches of our very proud and illustrious cross-country team. They're going to be the first team back in action here. We've got Coach King and Coach Mangers with us. It sounds like February 18th is going to be first date of competition through the last several months. We're getting back to competition. You guys will be the first ones out there. What are you guys doing to get ready? What are the kids doing? What's preparation been like? Catch us up on what's been happening over the last several months.
Hey, thanks, Coach. We are thrilled to have that on the horizon. February 18th is coming right up. We've been practicing every single week since September. We're obviously lucky to be outside. We've been very, very safe with our protocols, and our athletes are coming in and putting in the work. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, including some Saturdays. And it's now time to put that Moorpark jersey on and race some competition. And I'm just extremely proud of not only how hard we've worked over the last 6 to 8 months, but also these kids have done a great job following procedures, and we've been fortunate to keep people healthy as well. So super excited to see what we can do in those dual meets coming up.
Coach King, anything to add along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we have a saying, the summer makes the runner. Well, our summer was just a little bit off this year, but we were itching to run right from the start. I mean, we love our summers, and then we do a lot of things. And we also say running is fun, fun is running. And we're not just training, we do activities, and the kids have been on board since day one. I mean, they're itching to race. I mean, when you put in all those miles, you're getting paid in so many ways by just being able to race. There's a great article today in the Star, just wanting to get out there, I mean, get out in the fresh air. I mean, you get the chance to do what you like to do, so yeah, we're really happy that the kids are going to be able to compete. I mean, we've been hoping for this for a long time. Every day is Groundhog Day, for us, and we don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to make it happen. So, we're just super, super excited, and I think the kids are too.
Awesome. So, with guideline shifting and return to play being a reality for you guys now, when you guys got to meet with your team the first time since the return to play was announced, and I'm sure some of them had heard before they even got a chance to hear from you guys the way news travels these days, but when you got to meet with them and you got to tell them, hey, February 18th, we're not just logging miles and we're not hoping anymore. We've got a goal. We've got a competition to go. What was the mood like? What was their reaction like?
Kids are thrilled too. And the neat thing is we've been talking so long about, you never know what's going to happen. So we're going to be prepared when that day comes, which, as you know, as a coach, you can only get that going so long. I mean, it's tough when you don't have something. And even for me, I run on my own. If I don't have a race out there to shoot for, a tangible date on the calendar, I'm training for this, it just gets tough. And so we had a team meeting last week, and there have already been meets in Southern California, cross-country meets. And so we could say, look, it's not about, we hope this will happen. People are having meets already. And when we said that to the kids, they really started to understand, this is going to happen. I'm going to be able to put a Moorpark jersey and race. The coaches are thrilled. The athletes are even more thrilled. It's so fun.
And especially our seniors, this is their last year. I mean, you want to go out with a couple of races. You just want to compete. I mean, because it is going to be a memory of a lifetime. You're going to say, hey, what were you doing? What were you doing, in 2021 with the COVID still in effect? Because, we were training. And we got an opportunity to compete. And I wish other sports could also compete too. I mean, it's that thing you want. You want that for the kids. I mean,
absolutely.
Being outside and doing what they love to do.
Absolutely. And, coaching another sport, and we're way down the tier list right now, but, you guys give our guys hope that you guys coming back, returning, that the work is paying off for something. And a few of our guys have mentioned, I know our coaching staff talks about it. So, you guys are the flagship program now for the department and for the school. And, I know we've discussed that Moorpark has really led the way to return to campus and return to play, and been a big advocate for students and student athletes. Whatever we can do safely at Moorpark, we're going to do. We're not going to let outside influences or things get in the way of student experience here at Moorpark. We don't need to throw anyone else under the bus or anything like that, but with what you're hearing as league meets come up and dual meets come up, how do your preparations differ from coaches in your league that you're hearing about, with being able to meet? And you've been running miles since September, and I don't think that that's a fairly normal experience for some other programs from what I've heard.
Yeah, we're in a unique situation here, and I just appreciate the support of our community and our school district. There are a lot of people that wish they were in Moorpark because of what we're able to do. And our track record speaks for itself. Our kids are doing a great job of staying safe. We're following the protocols, but we're giving them an opportunity, right, to be here in person. I'm really, really proud that we're the only public high school in Southern California with high school students meeting in person. Extremely proud. And that reflects on the athletic programs too. I mean, our training has been more consistent here in Moorpark. We've got good friends that teach at other schools. They just, and I don't, like you said, I don't want to point fingers, but they're just not given the same opportunities that our athletes are given for whatever, a lot of reasons out there. But what we're doing it safely. And it's a privilege to be a part of it, frankly.
And I feel a lot of the credit also goes to Rob Dearborn. I mean, when you have an athletic director that's giving you all the information and say, hey, you can do this, guys. And, he's backing us up. I mean, I know he's backing you up. He's backing everybody. He wants every sport to be doing it, where not to throw anybody under the bus, but, you name another AD out there, they don't do as much as Dearborn does. And there's some great ADs out there. I don't think we can throw anybody under the bus because we don't have any buses. We have to most likely, we're going to have to run to our home course. That's how we get there.
I don't think I'm setting you up for one. You get one in on me. So, I agree 1,000%. Obviously, things at Moorpark here are ultra supportive of the student athlete experience. And you mentioned that they're giving our young people some opportunities. Who are some young people that you guys have seen really take advantage of those opportunities that you're excited to see grow over, a season of meets and who's really seized on to that?
Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
So we mentioned that
he jumps in all the time.
We're giving student athletes opportunities. Who are some student athletes that you guys have seen really, really take advantage of those opportunities?
Okay. So I'll talk about Kai Easley first. I mean, here's an athlete that was on our state meet team last year, and he's been consistent, and he's just taken it by, just taking the tone in the next every workout. I'm sorry, a little bit scrambled there, but I mean, he's completely changed what he used to be. I mean, he wants to be a leader. And he's adding more miles. I mean, he's never complaining. And, he's also a band student too. So it's kind of like, wow, you got a lot of things he's doing. But I love the kid's attitude and it's contagious. And there's a lot of kids that, feed off of that. And we also have an athlete that used to be with us, Keith Murray. And he comes around every now and then. And, he's still training, and it just inspires. But definitely Kai Easley. We don't have enough time to talk about a lot of our kids, but he is our leader right now. And we do have a couple of kids that are injured that were also on our team last year. So we're kind of hoping they'll have a comeback also.
Yeah, Keith's pretty fun because he's an interim. He's a Division I athlete at the defending national championship squad from BYU. He's got some time with us, so a great resource for our guys. On the girls' side, some tremendous senior leaders. Chloe Denham is on our leadership team. Bridget Edwards fought through some injuries last year, and as she's won our last 2 time trials. A senior, was on our state meet team 2 years ago. So kind of a salty veteran that has got the heart of a champion. And when we talked about the prospect of winning a league championship this year, her eyes just light up, and she's been a great leader for us both in workouts and I presume upcoming in races. So excited for her to see what she can do.
And what's funny about the seniors and Keith and so on, and even some of the juniors that have a lot of miles under their belt, the freshmen this year, I mean, it's brand new. They're in a sport in a crazy year, and they're just having a great time. They just, okay, let's do this, let's do that. They're stretching, they're going, and they're coming to Saturday workouts. I mean, that's just totally crazy. Usually freshmen that I've had experience with that they go, well, I'm not a varsity guy yet. Well, how do you become a varsity guy? Show up to the Saturday workout. They go, oh, okay. So it's totally cool. Totally cool.
Well, that's great to hear. And kind of wrapping up here, you mentioned, competing for a league title. Leave our Musketeer faithful with some thoughts. What should we expect from Musketeer cross country this year? What are you guys expecting? What are some goals? What are we looking forward to over the next coming weeks as you guys return to compete?
Well, we kind of have the tale of two teams in that regard, based on experience. So we graduated some heavy hitters on that varsity boys side. I'll let King talk about that. So they're kind of they're regrouping and building, but he talked about those freshmen. We have some freshmen, sophomores that are working really, really hard and building something. The girls' side, we are very heavy on the seniors. We won a league title a couple of years ago, kind of hungry to get one back. And we call it a meat dope. We synthetically look at who everybody's got, and our sport's a little easier than yours to do that. Just match up times and see. And when we do that, basically we see ourselves right in the mix for league title. Oak Park's very strong this year. And all of our teams have a very good running tradition, Camarillo, Oak Park, Seaman, Royal, but we feel like on the girls' side particularly, we've got a good shot at it this year. We're excited.
For us, we're quite young, and I predict we'll be in the top 5 in the league, and we were hoping CIF would be around because, we've been to CIF for a number of years, and it was our streak will break, going to state 3 years in a row for guys. So, we're always trying to catch up with the girls, it's just one of those things, but, they kind of have us on this one, but we're young, but you wait.
Well, we will. And you guys have obviously been running a quality program and from an outsider coming in and trying to building up your culture and watching your culture and watching how hard your young men and women work is a blessing for me on our side. But I'm excited. If we're not allowed to have fans out there, we'll be watching the times come through. If we are allowed to mix in, we'll be out there supporting you guys. But thanks for giving us some time today, and we're really excited to watch you guys here on the 18th get back to competition. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Thank you.